here we are today. We're sorting out a block drain. So I've got a bunch of toilets over here, toilet over here, we've got sewerage overflowing, and I've just come from behind those red bins. I've just come from where we've got a sewage treatment plant. So what we're going to do here is we've got the jetting truck set up. I've got my mini reel, which I'm going to clear the block drain from. Got the cameras, we're going to get out and we're going to clear the block drain from over in this point here. So we're just going to get set up and get stuck into this. Time to put some gloves on. Might get a bit messy. So we're choosing this jetting machine head here today. So what I've got is I've got 1, 2, 3. Those jets come back and they thrust this jetting machine down the line. So at the front here I've got a clearing jet, so that one blows through the blockage. Connect this onto the jetting hose. So check that bad boy out. She's full of sewerage there. So we're gonna go jetting hose down the line. Righto, gonna create a bit of noise here and turn this jetting machine on. Rightio, so we've got everything set up here. Got the camera over here. We'll have a look at that later on once we've cleared the drain. So here, it's sewage has been overflowing because of the blockage. Here, take this cap off and we've got an access point to the sewage line, pretty crucial. Now we turn this jetting machine on. Now we've got full pressure. But it's like magic, it just pulls itself down the line. So look at this, we've got sewage overflowing here. Oh, she's a big one. So this is literally just feeding itself down the line, self-propelled with the high pressure water. So we just want to keep going down the sewage line. Got plenty of overflow over here. Righto, we're probably 20 metres down the line here, so we're at a decent blockage, a long way down the line. Keep looking down this riser. So what's happening is when I get down to the blockage and I hit the blockage and break it all up, I want to be seeing this water level drop away rapidly, and that's giving me an indication that I've been able to clear it. Here we go, so the water level's dropping away. Look at this, so we've cleared it and everything's coming down the line. Check out this, we'll give it a plunge. Righto, so we've cleared it all, it's just time to give this a bit of a clean up. So what we're doing is we're just going to go through and we want to flush every toilet. We want to get as much water down the line as we can. So they've had to shut down the whole factory toilets here while this blockage was going on. Maintenance, Jetset Plumbing. So guys, we're just going to set up the drain camera here. There's a couple of components. What we're looking at is we've got the drain reel, and this is what's got the camera head and the cable in it, and then we've got what we call the monitor. So we've got a screen here that we can see what's going on. So this guy's driven by a 18-volt battery. Absolutely spectacular. We don't have to run a cable out for these anymore. Just got the umbrella down there. The wind wants to take it. So let's get the camera out here. Always make sure that the lens is nice and clean. Now this device here I've got is a lifting head. So what it does is when we're going down the pipe, naturally the camera sits on the bottom of the pipe. This one here lifts it up off the bottom of the pipe, so we just get a better view. Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm going to do is I've got a lot of fresh water running down the sewerage line here at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn a few of the water running devices off so that we get a bit better vision with the camera. It is raining here today, which is helping with all the mud and what have you. So we're just going to give our camera a bit of protection. So I've got a nice fresh rag here. Dylan, our guy that takes all the photography and photos and what have you, has obviously chopped up one of his leopard print shirts or what have you. So I'm not too sure what that's all about, but it is what it is. He's into what he's into. Righto, so we've given that screen a bit of a clean up. So here we go. Got a bit of glare happening here, but so as a technician, I want to be seeing all this stuff very clearly. So currently I've got a yellow cable running down the sewerage line, which is my high pressure jetting machine, so that's okay, that's supposed to be in there. Now I've turned all the water off, so I've got nothing flowing down the line, and we're going to get some, we want to be able to camera this drain and know that we've cleared it completely and everything's in good working order. So we're feeding the camera down the line. So today I'm not expecting to see any serious damage. I'm being told that this sewage treatment plant at this complex that we're at today is had some issues with their treatment plant itself, and it flooded, and then what happened was it left all this sewage waste stranded in the main line. So I'm just pulling the jetting cable out here. So what's happening here, guys, is I'm 29 meters down the line. So if we get in nice and close here, this drain camera itself has a meterage increment in the bottom left hand corner. So that tells me how many meters I am down the line. Now the sewage line itself, looking pretty good here, but I can't push any further. So what we tend to do in these moments is start running some fresh water down the line, and what it does is it acts like a bit of lubricant and can help float and push the camera further downstream when we're struggling to push that far. So let's get this hose back up and running. So we can't see much here, but this is why it's so important to put the drain camera down. So I was under the understanding everything's flowing, everything's behaving normally up this end, but what I'm seeing here is right on the connection point to this septic tank, it's still blocked. So without doing a drain camera inspection, we never really know what is physically happening in the drain. And if we don't put the camera down, we can't identify whether there's a bigger issue at hand and it's going to block up again the next day. So by putting the camera down, we see exactly what is causing the issue. And right now, I need to do a little bit more jetting to clear this up and see what's actually obstructing it. And then I'll turn the water off and we'll have that one final look. So here, pretty tricky to see what's going on here, but if we zoom in on that, this is what's going on with the blockages still occurring. So we want to get some different equipment in here and be able to plunge all this sewage out and get it flowing properly. We're back here with the right gear for this. So we've got a plunging rod here that we're going to use. So we'll get down in here. So guys, apologies, I didn't realize I'd be coming on camera today, but hair and makeup wasn't done this morning. Compliments of Dylan, but we'll get stuck into it. Some raw footage. So check this out. Now I can see clear flowing water into the tank. How good's that? That's sensational. So we'll go back up to the head of the sewerage line and have another quick final look with the camera to see what's actually happening in the drain. A look at this for a treatment plant. We've got some big septic tanks. We've got some tanks that do all sorts of aeration device, and they go through a series of tanks and treat the sewage, and then the other side they can pump it back out and water all their flowers and orchids. Pretty crazy. So look at this, we now have a clear sewage line. We've got water flowing through nicely. Now, simple for me to tell, but this is, we are on the entry to the treatment plant itself. So a couple of seconds ago I was looking in the entry point from the tank, and I was looking down this point and clearing a blockage on the physical entry to this tank. So now we're all cleaned up, nice fresh water flowing through it, and more importantly, no damage or broken pipes or sinking or tree roots or anything foreign. So we've been able to clear everything out and get these customers back up and going. How cool. So bit of a process here today, guys, but we've got all the equipment out that we need to clear a drain. So we've got this guy over here. This is our mini reel. It's got the high pressure cable running off it, isolation valve on the side that controls the water. We've got the drain camera reel. This one here is my best friend. And then over here, which we were just looking at before, I've got the monitor. We've ditched the umbrella, the rain has stopped, and all of our sewage points looking nice and clean. So I've got a fair bit of tidying up here to do, but that's us. Now guys, this is pretty sensational. I had the maintenance manager pop out this morning, and we've been servicing these customers for probably 4 or 5 years. Now, as we all know, we went through Cyclone Alfred, and a lot of these places out in the Redlands went without power for a week. So they get these guys. Check out this. Absolutely beautiful, stunning orchids, and they can't sell these because they lost power for a few days, so they got a bit hot. But what he's done is come out, look, ceramic vase. Now, don't know about you, but I'm gonna take this home to the girlfriend. It's Friday. Surprise her with some nice orchids for no reason at all. It's not Valentine's Day, it's not a birthday, it's not Mother's Day, but more importantly, these people around us or loved ones are what you know, make us turn up every day. We have something to work for and provide at home. So this is pretty cool, a bit of a surprise, but having customers like this is sensational. We take care of them, deal with everything that they need, and in return they get nothing out of giving us some flowers, but it'll put a smile on someone's face. That's pretty cool. All right guys, Jem from Jetset Plumbing, take care. Take a moment to like, share, subscribe, whatever needs to be done. Let us know that you're following. Pop a message in. Take care guys, love yous. Cheers.